Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm the Gnarly Gnome, and this is called Prost. This is a show. I guess it's a show. It's a show. There's episodes. We hang out together, we drink a beer together, and we talk about it. It's really simple. It's just an excuse to come hang out down here in the basement and have a beer with somebody. Pretend that you're sitting on the other side of the bar. If you like this show, if you like any of the stuff I do here on YouTube, make sure you go and you subscribe and you like the videos and share them with your friends, that kind of stuff. You know how to do this, right? Just hit subscribe. Bing! It helps. It helps people find my content. It gives me a reason to do this. We're going to drink a beer. Now this one, typically I drink something that's local here in Cincinnati that you can just run out to the store and get for yourself. This one is a little bit different because it's not local, and so you can't easily just go grab it for yourself. A friend of mine, Matt Damaris, gave me this. He either smuggled it back home from a trip or had a buddy that traded something for him or sent it to him, or I don't know. I don't know how he got hold of it, and that's not my concern. My concern is that I got it now, and I'm going to drink it now. Out of my sweet drink local glass, even though it's not a local beer. But it is one of my all-time favorite styles, and I know that I use that phrase way more than I should. I have lots of favorite styles. I'm taking a break tonight, actually, from all the Oktoberfest beer that I've been drinking lately. In the middle of a big Oktoberfest quest to find the best fest in all of Oktoberfest. It's a long story. Go back to the last episode of Prost and maybe you'll understand it more. Again, getting sidetracked. This is one of my favorite styles of beer. It's an English mild from Dssolvr, who I believe is out of Asheville. Yes. Brewed and canned by Dssolvr. Spelled wrong. Dssolvr on Lexington Avenue, Asheville, North Carolina. This is an English mild with East Kent Goldings and Fuggles hops, 4.5% ABV, 1 pint. It's called In the Cut with Gunther. Maybe somebody can fill me in on what the story is there, because I don't know. All I know is I love English mild, and I'm excited to drink this. What is an English mild? Maybe we can start there. So English mild is a easy drinking malty beer. That's the best way to put it. Obviously an English style, hence the English and the English mild, and hence the East Kent Goldings and Fuggles hops. It's just a nice, flavorful, easy drinking beer. As far as what the mild means, it depends who you ask. I've heard some people tell me that it's because it's low ABV. I've heard some people say it's just because the flavor is a little mild. The story that I've heard that I subscribe to, that for no other reason than it's the one I've heard the most, is that back in like the 1700s, when some of these styles first started to come about, or the things that birthed them came about, there were several different ways to classify beer. There was ale, which didn't have any hops or very little hops in it, and then there was beer, which was hopped. Those were your two big kind of categories there. Then you could break things down by how strong it was. You had, your stouts and your common beer and things like that. But another classification was mild beer or mild ale, or old ale or old beer. Over the years, what that meant, what those styles looked like, kind of shifted and changed a little bit, but that's where the term originally came from. It was just kind of young, fresh beer, not old, aged beer. Feel free to comment and tell me why I'm wrong about the origin of English mild. It's nice and brown, and I don't know if you can see that with my fancy little beer color light. If you can even see that light, I don't know. It's beautiful. It's got a little bit of a ruby hint to it, but it is brown. It is just nice and clear. You can see right through it. This is a really pretty beer. Head on top is really nice kind of cappuccino foamy, kind of a light tan color. It's big and foamy and thick. I'm excited to get my face into this. Oh yeah, so we're getting a big nose full of what's going on in this glass. Nuts. I mean, I get like a great roasty, nutty. Oh, this. I know again that I've said that lots of styles are my favorite style or close to my favorite. English mild just. Oh man, I think it takes the cake. It is so. It's so big yet so approachable and so easy drinking. Yeah, I just get tons of roasty, nutty aromas. It smells like fall, smells like the outdoors, it smells like sitting around a campfire, smells like hiking through the woods. All like my favorite things in the world to do. All right, I'm gonna drink it. Oh yeah, that is so freaking good. You get that big kind of toasty, nutty flavor. The same thing you were smelling definitely comes through in the taste, but really light is not the right word for it because it's a big flavor, but it doesn't sit as heavy on the palate as some of the other big beers that you may be apt to try as a craft beer drinker. It goes down nice and easy at 4.5%, and it does not skimp on taste, which is why I love the style. You can sit here and you can drink these all night long, and not fill yourself up, not get too schmammered that you can't walk to the bathroom, and but you don't have to feel bad about what you're drinking. You don't have to drink seltzer or light beer or something else that you just don't really want to. This is beer. This is drinking beer. Oh man, that nuttiness, I love it. There might even be like a little chocolate kind of note going on there. This is a fantastic English mild. We've got some great ones in town. We have Hold the Reins from Brink, which is great. We have Uncle down at Rheingeist, which is amazing, which I don't know that they've packaged that for a while. Rheingeist, get on that. But we don't typically see a ton of English milds in packaging. I would make the drive down to Asheville on a fairly regular basis just to fill my trunk up with this beer, to stock my fridge with it. That's how good this is. If you guys get a chance to get this, if you're down in Nashville, grab this beer. It is absolutely phenomenal. Again, it's called In the Cut with Gunther. I don't know what that means. And it's the way they present it on here is Dssolvr presents In the Cut with Gunther English Mild Ale. I have no idea. I know nothing about Dssolvr actually as a brewery. I've never been there. I've heard of it. I've never been there, and I don't know what their story is, but yeah, it's fantastic. Oh, that's neat. They have the canned date printed kind of right here with everything else instead of just stamped on the bottom. The artwork is very heavy metal meets what is the movie with the the book with the teeth and the what is that? Comment and tell me how I'm an idiot for not knowing this off the top of my head, but Evil Dead, that's what I'm thinking. Very Evil Dead to me. This beer's great. Drink this beer, find this beer, drink this beer. You will definitely be happy if you like English styles. If you don't know if you like English styles, start with this, because man, this is where it's at, you guys. Prost.